I thought I knew what it meant to be rich. A big house, a luxury car, a bank balance that never runs dry. But one evening, a man with torn clothes and empty pockets taught me a lesson I'll never forget. My name is Arjun. I'm a businessman. For years, I worked day and night to build my company. I had everything money could buy: a villa in the city, expensive watches, designer suits. People called me successful. I felt powerful. But something was missing. I couldn't put my finger on it. Despite all the wealth, I felt empty, tired, alone. One evening, I was driving back from a meeting. Traffic was terrible. I was stressed, checking my phone every few seconds, worried about deals and deadlines. At a red light, I saw him, an old man, sitting on the footpath. His clothes were torn. His hair was grey and messy. He had a small cloth bag beside him. He wasn't begging. He was just sitting there, smiling. I don't know why, but I kept looking at him. How can someone smile in that condition, I thought. He has nothing, no home, no money, no future. The light turned green. I drove off, but I couldn't stop thinking about him. The next day, my business partner called. We lost a major contract, millions gone. Just like that, I was furious. I yelled at my team. I threw my phone. I felt like everything I built was falling apart. That night, I couldn't sleep. I sat alone in my big house, staring at the ceiling, all the money in the world, and I felt like the poorest man alive. The next evening, I drove past that same red light, and there he was again, the beggar, still smiling. This time, I couldn't ignore it. I pulled over. I walked up to him. "Excuse me," I said. "Can I ask you something?" He looked up. His eyes were calm, peaceful. "Of course, Beggar," he said softly. "Why are you smiling?" I asked. "You have nothing, no money, no home. How can you be happy?" He chuckled, not in a mocking way, but gently, like a grandfather laughing at a child's innocent question. "Sit," he said, patting the ground beside him. I hesitated. My expensive suit, the dirty footpath, but something made me sit down. He looked at the sky, then he spoke. "You think I have nothing," he said, "but let me tell you what I have." I listened. "I woke up today. That's wealth. I can see the sunset. That's wealth. I can breathe clean air. That's wealth. A woman gave me food this morning. That's wealth. I smiled at a child, and he smiled back. That's wealth." I stayed quiet. He continued. "You see, Beggar, most people spend their whole life chasing things. A bigger house, a faster car, more money. But they forget to live. They forget to feel. They forget to be grateful." His words hit me like a truck. "I used to be like you," he said, looking at me. "I had a business, a big one. I worked 18 hours a day. I had money, fame, respect, but no peace, no time for my family, no time for myself." I was shocked. "You were a businessman?" He nodded. "One day, I collapsed. Heart attack. I survived, but barely. That's when I realized I was so busy earning a living, I forgot to live." He paused. "I lost everything after that. My business, my health. My family left because I was never there for them. I ended up here, on this footpath." I felt a lump in my throat. "But you know what?" he said, smiling again. "This is when I became truly rich." "How?" I whispered. He pointed at the sky. "Every sunrise is a gift I never noticed before. Every kind word someone says to me is a treasure. Every meal I get is a blessing. I don't own anything, but I appreciate everything." He looked straight into my eyes. "You have money, Beggar, but do you have peace? You have a house, but do you have a home? You have success, but do you have happiness?" I couldn't answer. He placed his hand on my shoulder. "Real wealth is not what you have in your pocket. It's what you have in your heart. It's the people you love. the moments you cherish, the gratitude you feel. Tears rolled down my face. I didn't even realize I was crying. For the first time in years, I felt something break inside me. All the stress, all the greed, all the emptiness. He smiled and wiped my tears. Go home, Beta. Hug your family. Sit with them. Laugh with them. That's the real treasure. I went home that night. My wife was surprised to see me early. My daughter ran to me. I hugged them both tight, like I hadn't in years. We sat together, we talked, we laughed. No phones, no work. Just us. And for the first time in a very long time, I felt rich. I never saw that beggar again. I went back to that spot many times, but he was gone. Maybe he moved on. Maybe he was never meant to stay. But his words stayed with me forever. So here's what I learned that day. Wealth is not about how much you earn. It's about how much you appreciate. Success is not about what you achieve. It's about who you become. Happiness is not something you chase. It's something you choose. If you're watching this, ask yourself, are you so busy making a living that you've forgotten to live? Are you so focused on the future that you're missing the present? Are you rich in money, but poor in moments? True wealth is peace, gratitude, love, time with the people who matter. Don't wait for a beggar on the street to teach you this. Learn it now, before it's too late. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, the richest person is not the one who has the most, but the one who needs the least.